Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and today I have prepared two very easy questions, both questions about simple Mendelian genetics, and as usual I recommend you to stop video here, try to solve each problem on your own first, and when you would be ready you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. So here is the first problem. In peas, tall is dominant to short. If pure tall and pure short plants are crossed, and the resulting offspring are crossed, how many of the F2 will be short out of 120 plants? So here we have two pure lines. So word pure means that this trait wouldn't segregate in the following generation if we self-pollinate this plant. So we have pure tall and pure short. So what does it mean? That means that if we have three possible combination of two alleles, so one would be, for example, capital A, second would be capital A, small a, and the last one would be small a. Small a, this would be pure or homozygous dominant, and this also would be pure or homozygous recessive. So let's capital A stand for the tall allele, and small a stand for the short version of this gene. So as you see, this would be homozygous dominant and stand for the tall plant, and this homozygous recessive and would stand for the pure short plant. So we are told that two plants were crossed, pure tall, and this is going to be capital A, and pure short, so small a, and such a cross would produce F1 generation that is going to be heterozygous for this trait. So going to be capital A, small a, because each parent can only donate one of its alleles, and both alleles would be the same. So no matter which allele would be found in the gametes, whether this one or this one, still this is going to be recessive allele A. So this parent donated this allele, and this parent this allele. So all 100% of the F1 generation would be heterozygous, genotypically and phenotypically would be tall. So next step would be to cross F1 generation or self-pollinate. So this is going to be capital A, small a. We have to cross with the same genotype, capital A, small a. And the next F2 generation would be as follows. So we have one parent that is capital A, small a, another also capital A, small a, and when we build a Punnett square we can find what possible genotypes, phenotypes, and their frequencies we can find in F2 generation. So here we have capital A, small a here, capital A, small a here, and small a here. 3 out of 4 phenotypically would be tall, and 1 out of 4 would be phenotypically short. And this gives us 1/4 or 25%. So in order to give final answer we have to multiply 120 plants. So 120 we have to multiply by 1/4, and our answer would be 30 plants. So 30 plants out of 120 plants would be short, and this is our answer. Next question. In garden peas, the offspring of a cross between two hybrid yellow parents would be yellow. So, and here is 4 possible answers to choose from. So what we call hybrids. Hybrids would be plants that results when we cross two pure lines. So one, for example, would be pure tall, another would be pure small. And if we cross them, as you see, hybrids would be heterozygous. So if we told that we cross two hybrids and both parents would be hybrid for the trait yellow, so let's Y capital B for the trait for the capital letter for the dominant allele and small y for the recessive allele. So we have to cross two parents that is going to be heterozygous for this trait. So as you understand, we cross it here two parents that were pure yellow, and for example this allele here stands for the white color with another parent who was pure white, and we got these hybrids that is phenotypically yellow but genotypically heterozygous. So once again, when we build a Punnett square, we can predict outcome of such a cross, and as you see, here we have capital Y, so would be yellow. Here we have capital Y, small y, also phenotypically yellow. Here we have capital Y, small y, phenotypically yellow, and small y here, phenotypically white. So as you see, 3 out of 4 would be phenotypically yellow. And this is exactly our question: how many offspring would be phenotypically yellow? And as you see, 3/4 or 75% would be phenotypically yellow. So this is answer C. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for more new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.